What's going on, everybody? Firechicken here, back at the Scrapyard. Just getting over our 3-year anniversary event, and I gotta say, this event was absolutely crazy. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me now. I just started it up, and they said, Firechicken, we can't hear you. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me now. If not, I'm gonna have to do something else. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna have to wait here for a second, see if anybody's here. Can you hear me? Good. You guys can hear me. All right. Yeah, just a microphone problem there. So I want to talk about the 3-year anniversary event that we just had Saturday. Monumental. First off, it was the biggest event we've ever had. We had, before I get into this stuff, I've got stuff wrote down. I do want to talk about the live really quick. So we try our best with the live. There is a cord running to the cage with a Wi-Fi extender. Sometimes fighters trip over it, and you know what? I'm sorry, but we're trying our best. And you guys will see the fully edited footage when it comes out, and it'll just make it that much better. Okay, so real quick, this was the biggest event we've ever had. 30 fights. We did experience some camera issues starting out, but your boy figured out some editing tricks, and I got some audio for it. So you can, I already edited that one. That's Boar versus No Limit. It's in the members section. I think I have 3 fights in the membership section right now. Membership isn't required to see the fights. It's just that I time release fights. So if you want to see things early, hop on over there. It's just a couple bucks a month. It's nothing really. And you get to see the fully edited stuff ahead of time. Highly advise it. It's good stuff, guys. Do we have capoeira fighters? No, we've never really had anybody that identified as being a capoeira fighter. No calls, no shows. Let's talk about you guys really quick. So you guys show up on our Facebook group. You guys message me on Instagram, TikTok, all these different platforms, and you say, Firechicken, how can I sign up to fight? I send you over to the Facebook group. You go in there and you find your way to get signed up. But the problem that's happening is people aren't reading the sign up post. Like, they're going in there. I don't know, Grayish Goat. I don't really care, to be honest. He's not even in our branch, and I don't really care. But anyway, they go into our group, they sign up, they don't read everything, and then they don't message me for the address. They don't show up on fight day. They don't tell me they're not going to show up on fight day, and they're a no call, no show. Then next time they want to fight, and they're like, hey, I had whatever troubles. Like, you could have taken 2 seconds, just 2 seconds, to send me a message and say, Firechicken, I'm not going to be there. The newer guys, I expect this out of, but the ones that have been in the scrapyard for a while, or that have had at least one fight, you know how much I hate this. Especially when people are wanting title fights and stuff, and I set them up for title fights, and their opponent's coming from, like, 3-4 hours away. It's not fair to people. So don't be asking me for title fights and stuff if you're not going to let me know ahead of time personally that you can't make it. 18 to 60, that's the age group. Don't be asking me or other fighters for gas money and then not show up to the fights. It's pretty messed up. If somebody gives you money to show up to the fights because they want to help you out and you don't show up, that you better be giving their money back. That's all I can say. Thank you. Oh, Arm & Hammer. I didn't even recognize it. New logo or something. Thank you, man. Arm & Hammer was in attendance at the Q-Tip. I'm editing your fight right now. It'll probably be done. It'll be done tonight. That's all I'll say. So it'll be on the membership section then. You got the same microphone? Hell yeah, man. I like it. It's a good mic. Oh, you're not that Arm & Hammer. Ah, that's why. That's funny. I was going to say, you're not the Arm & Hammer with the 3.72 second knockout or the Clayton Leonard with the first round liver shot. Oh, right here. Okay. So another thing that kind of bugs me is I give a strict time limit for fighters to show up. I want you there at 9:30. When you guys roll in and it's like 11:30, especially if you're going to be at the event every month and you're going to help out, I definitely need you there. I definitely need you there when we start the event. I got jobs and stuff that I need to put people in, and if I put somebody else in that job, they're probably going to stay on that job. And we don't house spectators out there. So I don't want people coming out just to spectate. I have my team already, guys. I'm not adding more people to my team, but I will if I have to, and I will very carefully pick out who I put in certain spots. Also, you're only allowed to bring one person as a fighter. So when I say +1, that means +1. If we have to go around and start asking people who they're here with, and then they say I'm here with that person, and it's more than one person, I'm just gonna be kicking people out. So don't be inviting extra people, especially without talking to me about it first. The date for August, this one's changed a little bit. You might not have noticed it. Some of you might have noticed it. Some of you might not have noticed it. But originally, I didn't want to do the 26th because I got something I got to do a couple days later, and I didn't want to put two things close together. So I scheduled it for the 19th, but then I realized I got another thing scheduled for the 19th that I absolutely have to go to. So we changed it back to the 26th. So the fights are August 26th. Okay. I want to talk about our fighter. Hey, what's up, Ordinary Pete? I can't put comments up on the screen because I'm not using StreamYard today. But I want to talk about our fighter, Ronan. Ronan is a newer fighter. He's on Team Peixoto. Nope. Mr. Fitness versus Smasher Loke. Smasher Loke couldn't make it, and so Mr. Fitness didn't make it out. Spike that like on the way in. Thank you, Ordinary Pete. I know UC will too. Anyway, Ronan, he's a heavyweight, a super heavyweight. He hangs out with Team Peixoto. His first fight in the Scrapyard was against Jay Gotham, and he made a track for us. And if you go to the video I released today, which is somewhat controversial because people are complaining that it was a cheap shot. Hey, MMA, there ain't no cheap shots in MMA. I mean, there are, but it wasn't a cheap shot. The people on Instagram that are saying this, they don't know the difference between MMA and boxing. So go watch that video for yourself and decide. But in MMA, you don't stop protecting yourself until the ref jumps in and separates you. There's no standing 8 count in MMA. If you've got your hands down, you're liable to get smacked, and that's what happened. So nobody did anything wrong. The other guy, he could have pulled guard or protected himself, but he gave the other dude an opportunity to put his hands up, and it didn't happen. But dude's fine, but it looks bad. But you guys gotta realize that amateur rules, even this is legal. He didn't kick him in the face on the ground. It was a punch. It was completely legal. So guys on Instagram, I know you're fight experts, and I know you guys do this daily, but you're wrong. So anyway, Ronan, I know I keep getting off track, but Ronan created a music track for us. I will be creating a full-on music video for it. But in the meantime, I'm using it as an intro to our 3-year anniversary fights, as well as some higher up footage. So maybe check that out. Check out Ronan's stuff. We bring, yeah, you bring your own gear, but we have gloves. And I want to say something too, guys. We had a pair of gloves get taken home at the last event, and the guy that took them home realized he took them home after he took them home and messaged me and said, Firechicken, I'm sorry, we brought gloves home. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, that people are that honest, that they will get back a hold of me, you know, not take the gloves or anything like that. You know, there's still good people out there, and there are a lot of good people out at the scrapyard, because we don't get things missing generally. So I forget even who it was. I forget who it was that messaged me and told me they had my gloves. But if you're watching this, I appreciate it big time. Thank you so much. So anyway, I'm gonna have a full on music video for Ronan's track, and I'll be using it on different parts and stuff throughout our videos, as well as the other tracks that have been made for us in the past. I think we have like 4 now. Cincinnati, obviously Jay Gotham, Ronan. We had that one last month too. So we will be using those periodically just to keep things fresh. Okay. We had Solo and Pappas fight, and I don't want to give you guys, I don't want to give away any of it, but wow. That's all I'm going to say is wow. There were some good fights. We had Crazy Maid got in there. Yeah, you heard Crazy Maid. You can only imagine, right? Crazy Legs, when we got a video game someday, you're going to have your own DLC pack. Som K, what's going on, my man? Good to see you on here. I like the fact that you come in and you associate with us, like, you know, I like how cool you are with the scrapyard and all the branches, man. But pretty much, guys, I gotta say it was a banger event. Everything went great. Just some camera issues, noise issues. I get that. You know, I kind of get mad at the time, because like I'm really trying to get through fights and everything, and people are just being loud. But you know, it's exciting. There's lots of stuff going on. Good footage, you know. And I'm going to work diligently on getting you guys content. So if you're a member, go to the member section and check out and see what we've already put on there. I've got Buddy V's fight on there already. A Q-tip I'm working on. No Limit versus Boar is on there. And then hold on here. I think I got one more. No Limit. Crazy Maid and DAD. So Crazy Legs 1. It's still uploading, guys, but I got the thumbnail and the video all done. So that one will be popping up on the member section here probably in the next hour. So please go on there and leave comments for them, guys, because when you're a member and you leave comments, those comments stay on there when the videos go live. So you get a chance to be the first ones to leave comments on the videos. But appreciate you guys so much. Next event, like I said, August 26th, the signups are in our Facebook group. Derek Gates, thank you so much for the help at the event. Please let me know if your woman will take that fight. You can watch her fight, her opponent fight last month. She fought not your average girl, the tall girl, but it was a shorter girl. And I really want to get her a match, but we do matchups sometimes, or do you guys still do workouts? Yeah, sometimes. Just depends on how busy I am. So I got to go, guys. I got something I got to do right now, but thank you all so much. I'll be doing a Kicking It with Chicken eventually. I don't want to make any promises, but I'll get to it. And if you guys like Som K or somebody wants to be on there, then just let me know. I'll have you as a guest. So with that said, love you all. Firechicken out.